So the next guy will be name, right? And the name of this guy, he has it as a confirm button. Confirm. Next. Button. And then the next guy will be the value. And remember the previous one, the value was empty, there was no value there. But on this one, he has it as confirm, the value, okay? So let's look at what happened now.
Did you agree to close it?
It still works. Right. So what happens here, you type hello, and then you just say confirm, and supposedly send it somewhere, but in this case, it didn't send it anywhere because we didn't tell it what to send it yet. Okay, but that was exactly what it did. See that the location, the URL is still the same, local host, you're running from your local machine. That port, same still, right? So we're gonna do two things. We're gonna fix that problem right here. Over here, right? We need to close the guy. Okay, if we were doing this with Java, Java wouldn't allow you to get away with that mistake, okay? But HTML is very, very flexible. And that's why you get into a lot of trouble sometimes in HTML. You just spend hours trying to figure out what the hell happened here, and then it was some bracket that's missing somewhere, or some backend slash that you forgot to put. All right, so now we're on page 16, and basically what he has in there, and instead of all of this mobile jumble that we have here, he has something that says this is a simple HTML, right? HTML page. And that's what he has on page 15. So far, so good? Okay, so the next step is we're going to start processing data. And that will take us into page 21. So between page 18, that's where we were right now. There's some explanation of the folders, how the folders are set up. And basically what it's telling you about is this specific, it's a picture of how this works. That once you create something, you have to have an index in there, and you need to make sure that you have the libraries over here. On his book, he calls it libs, L-I-B, but in this particular version, it's spelled out libraries. Okay, and it's also showing the WINF. Okay. By the way, this book, I guess it was published in England because initialization is spelled out with an S. As opposed to Z. So it must have been in England. Okay. So it's not a typo. I was going to tell him, but I said, nah, he'll probably get pissed. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to modify, this program that we just did, which is on page 21. So there are some statements that are called, specifically there's a language that JSP has built in, and that language is called expression language. Okay? It's another new language that they added to the JSP, and the way that it works is that on page 21, the modification there was the following. You go into right in here, actually he had this line inside the form. Not that it makes any difference, but let's follow what he's doing. He had that in there, inside the form. And then after that, he had something, he had a paragraph in there. And the paragraph is what, P, right? And he had something that said, the hobby was received as, okay, so this tag called strong is also like a font. Remember that we had the, just the B, and the B gave it like a bold? The strong does exactly the same thing as B. Okay? And then now we're using in there the EL language, and the EL language begins always with a dollar sign. And then it has the little brackets, the curly brackets, like what we do in Java with the methods. It begins with a curly bracket and ends with the other one. And you have a, I guess a class that is called param, for parameter. Okay? And you put a period, and then you put the actual value that you want to print there. So what was the value that we sent out? The name of this guy. And this guy, the name of this guy is hobby, right? So I want to go ahead and put, I want the EL language to take the parameter that I sent called hobby. And then what I want to do is, where's the strong? The strong is there, so I'm going to close the strong. If I don't close it, then everything from then on is going to be a strong.
An extra T.
I'm missing a T?
Yeah, an extra T.
I have an extra T, okay. It's the keyboard, I don't know, it always does stuff like that. Okay, so the only difference between this and the other one is that, notice that, and this is something that is kind of funny because you input in the data down here, right? You couldn't get away with this in Java. You input in the data here on this line with input, yet when you hit submit, it's going to go back and execute the previous statement. Okay? So let's run that. And the previous statement is going to take the value that you're going to print right now. In this case, I'm going to print the right here. And I'm going to say, what is the hobby? Let's say tennis, right? And then I go ahead and say confirm. And guess what? The hobby was received as tennis. Okay? So we got a problem here, right? We're missing like a break somewhere. It's too crowded. So where do we put that? Where would be a good place?
Right there.
Right there.
Right there, right? Right there would be really nice. So let's run it again, and now we're gonna really see the weird thing that happens. You run this line and then it goes by itself back and executes another line there. So you say, again, tennis. Oh, this is another thing, that these guys, they save whatever you type in there. And then you go confirm, and guess what? You printed it before that. So in a way, this is great because then you have a page that you can populate data at any location on the page. Okay. So we go back over here and let's do this. If we go ahead and go and copy this line, and we put that line afterwards, right, with another P here. If we do that, and let's say reading, right? What is it? You did it to any place on the screen where you have the parameter, it will populate that space with the value. Okay. Can we change this to submit? It will make more sense, right?
Mhm.
So let's close this guy here. Let's close this guy here. Let's go back to this guy here. So all I need to change is the value that I want to show. So instead of confirm, I put submitted there. And then we run it. So this looks a lot more proper than the other one, right? And then we were doing readings, so here it is, and then again, we go ahead and do that. Right, at the same time, I say, oh, I wanna check Google, oh, Google is doing well, and I go back to the page. Isn't this easy? I mean, it's amazing how easy this is, right? Okay, so that was page 55. No, 20. Okay. So what is the difference between this and the other one? Okay, so it's about initializing the values. All right, so let's do that. So remember that over here we had a value equals to nothing. So what he's saying is go ahead and initialize these values. So we copy those, the parameter field, and then instead of nothing, we just go ahead and put that in there. And let's see how that's gonna change. So we're talking about reading, and you submit it, right? Okay, so now the reading stays here, because instead of being empty, like we had it before, it's loading the same value inside the box. So I don't know if let me take it out so you can see the difference. Maybe if I do this here, and we run this again. Hello world, okay, so we do reading again. And immediately when you submit it, the line goes blank over here. Right? So the times that you need to do this ending, but you also want to leave what the customer had in their type, in case they made a mistake, they don't have to retype the whole thing again. And so they can retype, whatever it is, make a correction and go. Or if you don't want it, then you leave that value equals to empty. All right, so